Okay, so I'm going to be doing a YouTube boxing video on a Compex Sport Elite, and I'm not seeing any Compex Sport Elite unboxing videos on YouTube, so I'm guessing I'm the first one. There are Compex unboxing videos, but those are for the European ones. And my Samsung Galaxy 5 S5 just crashed like 3 times in a row, so I'm not going to be using that one even though I want to. So I'm going to be using my Samsung Galaxy S2. So I've already opened the box, but I haven't opened anything else because I haven't been able to because that crashed. I ordered the pads, the pod wraps, for $25 because I figured that it would help the pads stay on my skin. And I was looking at the label and it says $29.99, so $30. So I actually got myself a deal on these so I ordered them at $25, so I got them at $5 off. And I don't really know how to use these. I don't know what material they're made of, so I'll be opening up those and seeing how that works. But anyways, got a little letter in here. I'm having it off camera in case there's any personal information I don't want on here, such as my address. I'll edit those particular frames out of the video. And the exciting part everyone is watching this video for in the first place is the actual Compex itself. Get out of here, box. The back and the front. Once again, it's a Compex Sport Elite. Okay, so see how to get this. Oh, that was easy to open. It was pretty much being held by friction. I'd really like my camera stand now, but it doesn't have the smartphone holder, so I have to hold this by hand. If I can get it to focus, have to hold it really still. I'm not going to be reading all that because I want this to be a short video, so you can pause it and read it. And you can't really read the words in the white box, so I'm going to darken the lighting, so there we go, that's a little bit better. There we go. So that's a good frame for you to pause the video and read that if you want. I've been wanting these for 5 years, and I finally got the money to get one. So let's see, where's a good place to open it? Okay, that was a rough cut, but it got the job done. Yep, just as I thought. It seems there's a little groove on my thumb, so I'm going to slide it out on its back. Okay, yep, it does slide out. So I'm going to put the camera down again. And here it is, all nicely wrapped up in plastic. So take the Compex out. Lots of very hard, thin cardboard, so it's not very comfortable on the fingers. And this is simply a picture showing how to install the battery pack. Yep, it's just a card showing how to install the battery pack, saying, hey, take the back cover off, the batteries go there. Just a little inside compartment of cardboard holding it. The actual device itself with plastic covering it. And here's the best part of it. Just like, wait for the truck to go by. I live next to 1, 2, 3 trucking companies. Like literally, I can throw a rock at all 3 of them. That's how close I live to all 3 of them. I live in an industrial area, so it's kind of noisy. So take this plastic off. I want you to see this because there's a lot of people who love watching the plastic being taken off. So I'll do it real slow, make it nice for you. That's not as smooth as I was expecting it to go. That wasn't very nice. Anyone who has ever taken plastic off the keyboard of a new computer will know exactly what I'm talking about. So you got the Compex Sport Elite right here. Focus. Lighting's not so good. I don't even have a shadow. Like, I'm blocking the light and I'm not making a shadow. I'm a vampire. It seems that the black body here has a very slight rubbery texture, and even the buttons the buttons are rubber themselves. Yeah, they're just a hard rubber. Let's see if I can get it with this light. There we go. The power button there, the top button on the left, is actually recessed compared to that information button on the bottom. I'll try and show you that. I did not notice that online. You see how it's below the bottom button? I wonder why they did that. That's no, it's not stuck, it's just there. Weird. Yeah, this is just all hard plastic with some sort of thin plastic film over it. Not removable, I'm guessing, but it feels like it has a thin plastic film. Or some maybe like painted coating or whatnot. But the buttons are rubber. Like some buttons on car stereos, like those, but harder. And then the edge here is a hard rubber coating over plastic. And you got the back. See what this label says. I'm looking at it through the camera, so I'm about as clueless as you are. That is not, oh, there we go. Barely, no. Got the sweet spot there. But anyways, it says some information. Wow. I just looked at that with my eyes and realized how tiny that information is. Seems there's some sort of hole there above the battery pack. And open the battery cover, and the battery's conveniently already in it. Anyways, battery's already in it, so that's nice. So we take out the frame here. Nothing on the back there, that's just empty box. And two holes right here, and the charger right here. I wonder if I could just pull out the cord. Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm going to have to go finger first. No, maybe not. How does this work? Okay, I'm going finger first. Oh, you pull the whole thing out. It's not in sections. Now the battery charger comes out. So you got the battery charger. I'll read that in a moment. You got the charger end. The socket outlet shall be installed near the equipment and easily accessible. Common sense. Lacking in some people. No offense. And get the stuff out of this box. Get to the DVD and stuff in a moment. These are probably the cords and the pads all in this bag here. That's empty. Yep, got this weird adapter thing here. I keep seeing this and I have no idea what it is. That's a clamp. Got the belt holder. Oh, that's what the hole in the back of the Compex is for. Yeah, you like snap it into that hole there. You see it? Just snap it into that hole. Then you press the button on top to release it. Yeah, I can show you right now. Don't even need instructions for that. Hard to get in there. Seems you have to press the button down to get it in there in the first place. See? Yeah. Is it all the way in? Yep. Yep, there you go. Belt buckle, and it seems to swivel nicely too. And then you just press the button to release it. The button is about a pound or two of pressure to push down, and it's a ton of pressure to push it in there. Unless you push down the button, then it just snaps itself right in. So that's what that was. I didn't figure that out. And here's some square pads, I think. These are the square pads. I think there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have several more. Yep. Square pads here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these are the long pads, the rectangle ones. That should be 2. Yeah, I think there's 2 in there. And then this is 2 rectangle pads as well. Bring those out in a moment. Compex travel bag. For some reason they think that everything has to have a travel bag. Not just Compex, but every company. If you've ever seen, as seen on TV products, it always comes with a travel bag, doesn't it? So put the travel bag to the side, and then we got these bundle of wires, which almost look like a mess that I don't want to undo. Red, yellow, green, and blue. I thought there would be some blacks in there, but whatever. And these are the snap-on wires. Focus. I think that's focus, I don't know. These are kind of rubbery feeling too. They don't feel like plastic wires. They feel like they feel like plastic wires, but they're slightly rubbery. I think they're made of hard, flexible rubber. They're not that hard, I mean. Otherwise they wouldn't do that. But they do feel more rubbery than your standard cord that you would plug into a wall, even though it's the same cord that you would plug into the wall, because it's double channel like that. See that? How it's positive and negative? Yeah, it's just like the cord that plugs into your wall, but I think it's made of like a harder rubber instead of a hard plastic. Or flexible plastic, it's a flexible rubber. And now to the DVDs, or instructions. You got Compex Sport Elite Manual Quick Start Guide Electrode Placement Guide. That's the DVD. So you can, I guess, watch them read the manual. It's like, talk about it. You got warranty. Register immediately for a 2-year limited warranty. I will do that. So you got one side in, nope. Why do they have it upside down? Both sides are in Spanish, but you have to flip it over to read the other side. Do you have to do that here? Nope. Oh, I think this side is French and this side is Spanish. Yeah, because there's the los word right there, and then you got the la word right there, and le. Yeah, I think this side is French and then this side is Spanish, and I'm guessing they are both reading the same thing as this one does. Have that go into focus, and you can pause to read that if you want. Then you've got the electrode placement guide and the quick start guide, and it's got Spanish and I'm guessing French. So I'm guessing that not all of these books are English, but English, Spanish, and French, and it just depends how far into the book you go before it changes languages. And that's it. That's the end of the box. What's that? Oh, all the sports that it helps with. Basketball, tennis, cycling, soccer, triathlon. I read that because I knew it wasn't coming into focus. I wasn't going to make it do it. So you got the quick start guide. Yep. English page 2, Spanish page 6, French page 10. There's a lot more positions than what they show online. online there's like 10 positions, and obviously we are already at 18. And of course these aren't Spanish and French because they're pictures. I think this is the end. Yep. Well, that's the mess on my bed. I made a very disorganized unboxing video. Okay, so yeah, you got these. Ooh, these feel kind of sharp. They're not sharp. They just feel sharper than I was expecting them to be round and smooth, but they're quite not round and smooth. And then you got what the bottom looks like. And these feel like they feel like hospital gowns, or those temporary shorts that the doctor gives you in the doctor's office. If anyone's ever worn those dark blue shorts or whatever, paper shorts, feel like those, or really cheap hospital gowns. And then those are more square, and I mean more rectangle over there. I'm gonna open the square ones for you. Here's the square ones. Same material, same button. Try and get these open for you so you can see the inside. I've got some electrode gel coming in so that you can, I can put the electrode gel like on the center of it, and then just press it onto the plastic film here, and it'll rehydrate the pads with conductive adhesive gel, so they'll last a lot longer time. I don't know if it'll actually work like that, but it's coming in the mail, so I'm going to try it. Like, it should be here today, but we got a new mailman, so I don't know when the mail is coming exactly. And I'm going to play this, might or might not include that in the video. You'll know if I do because it'll come up in a few seconds. And then just for show, I am going to, holy crap, there's one garbage bag tie, another garbage bag tie. It's like they each have a garbage bag tie, and then they're all tied together with one garbage bag tie. Thank you, Compex, for making that so miserable to take apart. That's going to take me several minutes. Here's what they look like apart, sort of. There you go. What I also noticed is that they're different colors, green, red, blue, yellow, but the ends of them are the exact same color, and that's a good, there's an explanation for that, I know. I didn't know that they were all red and black at the ends, but there's an explanation for that, and that is this, if I can focus properly. Wow, that was impressive, I focused on it. This goes into the Compex. So it seems that there's gold pins there and gold pins there, so you like sort of plug it in like that, and that goes into the Compex to deliver power to these two ends. And this is the red positive one, and this is the black negative one, if I got that correct. I'm like 90% sure I got that correct. And here's the bottom of the Compex. I don't know why I didn't show that. Focus. Focus. So, it appears that this little red piece might be broken. A little red piece off inside. And then the wires just clip onto the black things inside there. I'm shaking and that's why it's not focusing. Here we go. I'm going to try and fix that little red thing because it looks like it's broken off in there. Anyways, I'm going to untie one of the cords, the yellow one in particular, see how long it is. Starts there, works its way to my hand here. So Yeah, I've got a full-size bed, and it goes over to the halfway point up there. I'm holding it about 1.5 feet off the bed. So that's how long this is. Okay, I'm going to try and fix that red piece, and here's the mess as a summary of what I did. Not a very good unboxer. And there you go. Unboxing video for the Compex Sport Elite, which weighs about, I don't know, 1 pound, 1.5 pounds. I'm not very good estimate of weight. Let's see if it says on the back here. Doesn't look like it says on the back. But anyways, it's heavier than a smartphone, but it's not too heavy. There's your Compex unboxing for you. A very messy one. Okay, I fiddled with it with a screwdriver, the black Compex, and discovered that the little broken piece in there, so you got the red pieces on the bottom in front of those jack inputs, and then you got that red piece that's sort of out of alignment with the others. It's kind of bent at that angle. I realize that's on purpose. So if you buy a Compex Sport Elite, just take comfort in knowing that that bent one that you see right there, that's never in focus. Focus. At least focus on a device camera. But anyways, the bent one right there. There we go. That's actually supposed to be like that. Because, hold on a second. Okay, so I got my mom holding the Compex for me so I can demonstrate for you what I found out. That little bent piece right there, which is not very illuminated, that is actually the power in port, because the this little red piece here that's under the jack inputs is actually a slide, because I can take this little tiny screwdriver and I can put it into that red piece and then just slide it over. That doesn't show you very well. See, I can just slide it over like that. Well, if I can show you well enough, see that little white thing in there? That's actually the electrical pin where you plug the charger in. So what happens is you take charger pin and it moves that bent piece out of the way, and it plugs into the pin in there. And see how these, actually I'm just noticing now, and I was able to figure it out myself in that half second that I saw it. These little triangle pins here block you from putting the jack for the electrodes into the thing, so you literally cannot use it while charging. I don't think you can. There's no, maybe it can lock into place because there's a little groove there. There's no hole there. But I think what's happening here is they've designed it so that you literally cannot use it while charging it. So I'm going to put it in the groove there. I think it goes in that way. Maybe not. Maybe this way. Definitely not. There we go. It snaps in. Sorry I'm so close to the camera and I'm really loud for you guys. So yeah, just know that it snaps in. Snapping in is normal. And then you plug in the charging cord. Still really blurry again. Bad camera. Yeah, I can't plug in the charging cord with it plugged in. So I take that out. Plug in the charging cord. I'm sure this is all in the manual. I haven't read it yet. And I can't plug it in either way, so
that's a safety device.
That's what I've been explaining. So yeah, they've designed this so you cannot use it while charging, and you cannot charge it while using it. So, which is the same thing. But anyways, I'm sure I will find it in this quick start guide here. So yeah, in case that's not in there and you trying to figure out why your Compex is broken right there. It's not broken, it's actually a engineering idea to keep you from charging it while using it. That's interesting. Okay, I found it in the manual. Under charging the stimulator, it says never try to plug in stimulation cables simultaneously with the charger. Remove all stimulation cables connected to charger before recharging it. To recharge, use the charger just supplied with your device connected to the front of the device and plug in charger in the socket. So what it means is, without saying that is what will happen, that's how that works, is simply never try to plug in stimulation cables simultaneously with the charger. They just said don't do it. They didn't say that you literally cannot do it unless you break the device. So I'm just discovering stuff on my own and sharing it with you so you know what to expect. Thanks for watching, and I hope this satisfied your curiosity of what's inside the Compex unboxing.